Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Dr. Ajay Gate Lectures. In this session, we will solve some important questions, right? So now let's start with the first question. First question is what? It's based on the fair dice. It's been based on fair dice. So the first question is that consider experiment of throwing a fair dice. Let's x is what? X is the random variable which assigns ones if the number that appears is even, and 0, it will be 0 assigns when number will appears is odd. So as we can say that a fair dice, it has six faces, and each faces has what? A numbers. So we can say that what is the sample space of this fair dice is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Each faces, each numbers has equally likely, that means it has equally probable. That means the probability of appearing 1 is what? Probability of appearing is what? 1 by 6 and so on. It is equally likely. So probability of number 6 appearing is what? 1 by 6. So it is all equally likely. That is the meaning of the equally likely. So what the question says? Is one, the random variable x. A random variable x is defined as what? Xi if what? 1 assigns if the numbers that is the even. That means if number that appear in the fair dice is was 2, 4 and 6. If random variable x will assign what? 1 if numbers will be what? Numbers will be appear is what? 2, 4 and 6, right? And what about if random variable x 0 will assign if the number will be odd? That means 1, 3 and 5. So what the part is that in first part is said what is the range of x. Range of x is what? 0 and 1. So we can say that range of x is equals to what? 0 and 1. These are the range. And what about the probability of x is equals to 1 and probability of x is equal to 0? As you know that probability of 1 assigns is what? Probability of 1 assigns is what? That probability is nothing but favorable condition divided by total condition. So favorable condition is what? 2, 4, 6. So we can say that 3 by 6 and it is what? 1 by 2. What about random variable x is equals to 0? 0 will assign if number is what? Appears is what? Odd. That means 3 by 6. It is also will remain same. That means half of the probability will be half, right? So in this case probability is what? Half. That is, in this case probability will be half. Now moving for the next questions. What? In this question, consider a random experiment of the tossing coin thrice. 3 times, that we have 3 times. A coin is tossing 3 times and random variable is what? The number of head appearing. What is it? Number of head appearing is that is the random variable. And we assume that the tossing are independent and probability of head is what? Obviously if a fair dice tossing, that means the head and tail appearing both are independent to each other. They does not depend upon to each other. So in this question is already written over here. These tosses are independent. So as we can say that what? So probability of what? Head appearing is what? 0. Probability is head appear for probability for head appearing. It's been already given is what? P. So what is the probability of tail? Probability of tail appearing is what? 1 minus p. Head appearing is been already given. So what is the range of this? The first question is what is the range of, and and find out what is the probability of x is equals to 0, x is equal to 1, x is equals to 2, and x is equal to 3. These are, we need to find out these probabilities. So for fair coins, if tossing 3 times, what will happen? What is the sample space? Sample space will be what? What is the sample space? Sample space is nothing but the set of the all outcomes. First outcomes will be, it can be tail, first outcomes, and second outcomes will be what? Tail, head, and third is tail, head, tail, and fourth one is what? Head, and fifth one is what? Head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, and last one is head. What the question says? Question says that probability of head appearing. So probability random variable x, random variable can be defined as x. Xi is what? Values. So there is no head appearing, that means the random variable x is what? 0. What about this one is what? Only one head is appearing, so it can be 1, it's also 1, it's 2, it's 1, it's 1, sorry, it's 1, it's 2, it's 2, it's 3. So we can say that what is the range of x? 0, it will be 0, 1, it has three ones, 2 and 3. So we can say that this is the range. What is the random variable range is what? 0, 1, 2 and 3. These are the range of this random variable. What about the probability of x is equals to what? So I'm telling you the probability of x, what? Random variable x is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? These are the random variable. 0, x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2, x is equals to 3. So what is the probability, corresponding probability? Probability is x is equal to xi. For x, there is no head appearing, so we need to find out what is the probability of x is equal to 0. It is what? The favorable condition is what? Only once it appears, so 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is what? This probability. So 1 by 8 is what? Probability of x is equal to 0. What about probability of x is equal to 1? It is what? The favorable condition is 1, 1, 1, 3 times, 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 is what? Probability. And what about probability of x is equal to 2? It is nothing but 3 by 8 also. As you can see here, 2 times 2, 3 samples, 3 favorable condition and divided by total condition. What about probability of random variable x is equals to 3? It will be 1 by 8. So this is FP. What about probability of x is equals to 1 is what? 3 by 8 we will get. 3 by 8 it will also same as probability of x is equals to 1 and 1 upon 8. So these are the answer. Now next, moving for the next problem. In this question, information source generates symbols at random form and 4 letters, that is alphabetical letters A, B, C, D. These correspondingly we have probability, that is what? Probability of A is what? Half. Probability of B is 1 by 4. Probability of C and D 1 by 8. and we have a coding scheme encoded these symbols into binary codes, right? So let's x is what? X is random variable denoted the length of the code. What is the meaning of the length of the code? Length of the code is what? Length of the code, and that is the number of the binary symbols in the bits. Length of the code, if we are talking about bits in the form of the bits, so length of the code denotes what? It denotes the number of bits in each symbols. Number of bits in each symbols. So we have what? We have 4 symbols, that is A, B, C and D. These are the samples. And what about these are the symbols A, B, C and D. So these are the symbols. So what is the, how do you take the information? So what is the first question is that what is the range of x, and what is the probability of correspondingly we have the condition, something like that, and we have to sketch what CDF and find the probability of correspondingly this question, right? So we have to find out all those questions now, right? If symbol A, probability of A is what? 1/2. Probability of B is what? 1/4. Probability of C is what? 1/8. And probability of D is what? 1/8. It's been given, right? So as we know that information content of the symbol, information content of symbols is what? Is just equal to xi taking 1/pxi, right? If value of 2 will be over here, that means this information will be in bits. If suppose base, this is the base of this log signal, log value. So if b is equals to 10, that means this 10, it will be, the symbol will be what? Symbol, the information content of symbols is what? Decit. If b is what? E, it is net, in form of net, and if b is what? 2, it will be in the bits. So correspondingly we can calculate what is the bits of this particular symbol. So we need to find out what is the bits associated of this symbol. So it is just equal to log base 2 1/PA. It is what? 1. That means this symbols, it can be either 1 or 0. That means it has only 1 bits. What about probability of, what about the information of B? Is nothing but log base 2 1/PB. If you are just putting value 4, it will be 2. So probability of, so bits, the symbols that the bits associated with these symbols will be 2 bits. 2 bits, that means it can be I'm just taking it what? 1 0. These are 2 bits. And what about the probability of What is the information of C? Is nothing but log 2 1 upon probability C. Probability of C is will be log 2 1 upon 8. It will be 3 bits. So this bit is 3 bit, has 3 bits. That means I'm just taking it 1 1 0. And what about this one is 1 0 1. So these are the bits that these are the bits which is associated with these symbols, right? So what I have told you, the length of the code is what denotes the number of bits in the each symbols. That is our random variable. So we can say that what is the random variable? What is the range of the random variable? So what is the range of random variable x? It has only 1 bits. That means the x is what? 1. It has 2 bits. What it is? X is equal to 2. And what about this? 3 bits. 3 bits also over here, 3 bits also over here. So we can say that, and is also 3 bits. These are the random variable as we have defined. So we can say that the range of this is random variable is what? 1 2 3, right? So what is the correspondingly probability that we have already know about? So the second question is that what the symbol, assuming that the generation of the symbols are independent, find the probability of x is equal to what? 1. The probability of x is equal to we just find out what is the probability of x is equals to 1 2 and 3. X is equal to 1. We are just going to find out. It's been already probability is begin, so that's it is what 1 by 2. What about probability of x is equal to 2? It will be remain same, but it's been already given. Okay, this one and this one. So 1 by 4. Probability of x is equals to 3. It has what? It can be symbols 3 or D. So we have to add those probabilities. So we will get the probability of x is equals to 3. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. It is what? 1 by 4. So probability of x is equals to what? 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by what? 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 4. What about probability of x is equal to? So there is no range, there is no probability, random variable is defined, so it will be 0. Though there is no intersection part, so it will be 0. So we have to, and C part is what we have to sketch what is the cumulative distribution functions of this random variable, and specify what is the specify the type of the random variable. Actually these are the random variable is what? Discrete random variable. So we can say that discrete random variable. So we need to find out what is cumulative distribution function graph. So as we know that what is probability. So probability is what? Probability of x is equals to 1. Probability of x is equals to 2. Probability of x is equal to 3. Right, correspondingly. So probability of 1 is equals to half. So 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Right. Now we are going to sketch what probability mass functions graph x versus what? Probability mass function is what? Probability of value is 1, 2 and 3 will be there. So it is what? Half And what about this one? Probability of x is equals to 2 and 4 will be remain same, is 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. So we have to find out, we have to sketch what is the cumulative distribution function graph. So as this, we just want to take graph of this cumulative distribution functions f of x, right? So we have values is 1, 2 and 3. So what is the cumulative distribution functions is what? It is nothing but probability of x less or equal to 1. That means less or equal to 1, less or equal to 1 means this is, we need to add this probability, that means 1 by 2. What is the probability of x is equal to 2? Probability of, sorry, what is the cumulative distribution function at x is equal to 2? It is nothing but probability of x less or equal to 2. It will be what? 2. That means we have to add those value, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. It will be 3 by 4. What about probability? What is the cumulative distribution function at value 3? It is nothing but probability of x less or equal to 3. So add those values, we will get what? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. It is what? 1. So at this instant, probability is what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. And what about this one is up to value 2? It will be, if at value 2, it will be 3 by 4. It will be over here 3 by 4. And if we are moving towards the value 3, if 3, it will be 1. It will be 1. So these are what? These are graph of this cumulative distribution function. And fourth part, we have to consider it. What is the probability of x less or equal to 1? Probability of random variable x less or equal to 1. Probability of a part is what? Probability of x less or equal to 1, which is nothing but cumulative distribution function at 1. At 1, what is the cumulative distribution function? Is what? Half. So it will be half. And b part is what? B part is that probability. B part is probability. We have to find out which is vary from random variable x is greater than 1 less or equal to 2. So if we have to find out random variable what? 1 to 2. Random variable x greater than 1 and less or equal to 2. It is nothing but what? f of 2 minus f of 1. It is what? F of 2 is what? 3 by 4 and 1 is what? 1 by 2. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2 is what? 1 by 4. And C part is that what is the probability of x less than probability of random variable x greater than 1. So C part is that probability x less than 1, or we can say that 1 minus probability x less or equal to 1, which is nothing but 1 minus f 1 minus, it's been already half of, so it will be half. So, and what about the fourth part? Fourth part is that probability of random variable x greater than equal to 1 and less or equal to 2. So the fourth part is that D part is that we have to find out the probability of random variable x greater than 1 equal to 1 and less or equal to 2. So we can say that f of 2 minus f of a plus probability of x is equal to 1. It is what? F of 2, it is 3 by 4. 3 by 4. F of 2 is what? 3 by 4, and 1 is what? 1 by 2. And what is the probability of x is equal to 1? Probability of x is equal to 1 is what? It's been already 1. 1 by 2, it is what? 3 by. So these are your answer, right? So I'm just giving you a note. What note is that? If in the first lecture I have already told you what is if probability, if random variable x less or equal to b, and greater than a. If we want to calculate the probability, what will happen? It is nothing but the cumulative distribution functions f of b minus f of a, right? So based on this, we have questions. Third question is that what? I just forget to solve this problem. So now next problem is that a random variable x is what? Discrete random variable. We need to find out three parts. What is the probability of random variable x greater or equal to a or less or equal to b? This probability we can written like that. What? The probability a, random variable a less or equal to b greater than a, or we can say that probability of x is equal to a, right? So as we know that we have a formula, that is what? This equation is in the terms of this probability we can write in terms of cumulative distribution function, that is what? F of b minus f of a. So we just add those values, right? What about this one? This probability we can also written as probability of random variable x greater than a and less or equal to b. What? This equation can be written like that. So we just minus probability of x is equals to b. So this equation is already, so we can put over here. We can also put, so f of b, f of a minus probability of x is equal to b. What about this one? This probability we can also what? We have probability of x is equal to a minus probability of x is equal to b. This is what? This is nothing but, if you are taking the probability in terms of cumulative distribution functions, so this is what? F of b minus f of a plus this equation. So this is your answer. Now next problem. In noisy transmission channel has probability, bit error probability is what? Half of. Calculate what is the probability that more than one error in the 5 digit. As we know that if n is transmitting number of bits, then what is the probability of getting error? Probability of getting error in kth bits is what? Is nothing but probability of x is equals to k n c k p to the power k, 1 is minus p to the power n minus k. So it can be written like that. What? So n is what? It's been 5 digit sequence. It's been already written. So we can say that n is equals to. So we can say that n is equals to what? 5, and p is equals to what? 1/2. The problem is that we need to find out what? Probability of x, random variable x, more than 1. That is what? Or we can say that this probability can be written like that: 1 minus probability of x is equals to 0, or probability of x is equal to 1. So just taking the formula, we can written like that: 1 minus probability of x is equals to 0, that means 5c 0 half 0 1/2 is what? 5 plus 5c 1/2 is what? 4. Just calculate it. What will happen? What will you get? This is nothing but 1 minus this value is what? This value is the value of this one is nck is nothing but factorial kn minus. If you are applying this formula, you will get what? 1. So it will be 1. This 1 is also 1. So 1/2 to the power 5. This one is what? N 5. So 5 multiplied with 1/32 power. Right. So we can say that 1 minus 1/32 plus 5 upon what? 32. You will get 32 minus what? 6. 26 divided by 30. This is your answer. Now next problem. A fair coin is flipped 4 times. 4 times is flipped. What is the probability of occurrence? 3 and 4 hits. Right? As just applying this formula also. As you know that a fair coins, if flipped, it can be either head or tail, and probability will be what? Half of. So what is the occurrence of 3 and 4? It is nothing but probability of x is equal to 3. We need to find out what is the, and plus probability of x is equal to 4. So probability of x is equal to 3. Just applying this formula, what will happen? So n, in this case, n is equal to what? 4, and p is equal to what? Half. Just put in those value, and what? And you will get answer. The 4c3 half is to power 3, half is to power 1 plus 4c4 what, half is to power 4, sorry, and half is to power what, 0. What will happen, what will get, this is what, so factorial 4c3 is nothing but factorial 4 factorial divided by factorial 3 and factorial 1, it is what, 4. So you will get 4 divided by 1 by 8, that means 1 by 4 by 1 by what, 16, plus this value is what factorial 4, it is what, 1. So 1 multiplied with 1 upon 16, so you will get 5 by 16. Now moving for the next question. We have a cumulative distribution function f of x, it's been given, and then sketch, the first question is what, the sketch of this cumulative distribution function, and correspondingly we have to find out what is the probability. We have 4 cases, right? First of all, we have to construct this probability density cumulative distribution functions, as we know that y is equals to what, mx plus c. So f of x is what, x plus half, that means this one is the intersection points. So we can say that if you are x versus what, if less or equal to less than 0, that means the cumulative distribution function up to this region it will be 0, and 0 to 1, the value, if value is 0 to 1, 0 to, sorry, half, what will happen, it will be y plus x plus half. So x, if you are putting x is equals to 0, it will be half. So we can say that this graph will be something like that, and beyond that it will be 1. So it up to here half, up to here is 1. So right, this is the CDF graph. So find out what is the probability of as we know that probability cumulative distribution function is defined as nothing but probability of x less or equal to x. X is the what, value. So we have in this case probability of, if we are getting the cumulative distribution function at 1 by 4, we will get probability of random variable x less or equal to 1 by 4. We have to find out up to here 1 by 4. At this instant, what is the cumulative distribution function is over here, right? We have to find out up to this value. So the slope is what, slope is 1. So we can say that at this portion and this total portion, the slope will be remain same. So we can say that change in y-axis, that means 1 minus half divided by change in x-axis, half minus 0 is what, the slope of this line, that is 1. What about slope of this one? This is what, change in y-axis, y minus half divided by change in the x-axis, 1 by 4 minus 0. What will happen? 1 minus half is nothing but 1 by 4. The value of y is equals to 1 by 2 plus, that is what, 3 by 4. So what is value of this at x is equals to half, it is what, 3 by 4. So the probability of random variable x less or equal to half, it is what, 3 by 4. So the first answer is what, 3 by 4. What is the probability of random variable x less or equal to 0, greater than 0 and less or equal to half? So this equation, this probability, the second part is that, second part is what, probability the random variable x less or equal to 1 by 4 and greater than what, 0. It is nothing but 1 by 4 minus cumulative distribution function at 0. It will be what, 1 by 4 value you have already taken is, you have already calculated, that is 3 by 4. What about 0? At this 0 is nothing but half, so 3 by 4 minus half. So we can say that 3 by 4, 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1 by 4. So this value you will get 1 by 4. What about x is equals to 0? X is equals to 0. Probability of x is equals to how much steps that arises, that is, let's give the probability of x is equals to 0, that means half. So and what about this answer is half. What about this one? Just add those value, this and this, you will get this one, 1 by 4. That means this equation, this probability, we can also written like that. The fourth part is that probability of random variable x less or equal to 1 by 4 or greater or equal to 0, or we can say that the f of cumulative distribution function at 1 by 4 minus what, 0 plus probability of x is equals to 0. Just add those values, you will get the probability of decision. That means this is what we have already taken is what, 1 by 4 and plus half, 3 by 4. Your answer is what, 3 by 4. This is your answer. Now moving for the next question. This question is being asked in GATE 2020, and a digital communication system transmit n bits, and probability of error in decoding a bit is what, alpha. The error events of each bit is independent of the error event of the other bits. The receive block is declared erroneous if at least one of the bits is decoded wrongly. What is the probability that receive block is erroneous, right? So what will happen? Just apply the formula. The probability of getting error in kth bit, just apply probability of x is equals to k nck e to the power k 1 minus p n minus k. Just apply the formula. This is the probability of getting error in kth bits. As the question is that we have to find out at least one bit, at least one of its bit is decoded wrongly. So we can say that in this question we have to find out what is the probability of random variable x. At least one is decoded wrongly, or we can say that 1 minus probability of x is equals to 0. Both are same. So we just find out probability of x. N is what? N is the number of transmit. N is what? N, and p is what? Alpha. It's been already given. So we can say that So 4n C0 alpha 0 1 minus alpha into n minus 0. You will get 1 minus 0 is what? This will be 1 and it is also 1. So 1 minus alpha is to power 1, right? So your power, this is your answer. So this is your answer. First part is your answer. Now next question. Next question is that a random z is an exponential random variable with zero mean, and what the cumulative distribution function is been given. Cumulative distribution function has been given, so that what is the probability of z greater than 2 when z greater than 1 is given. It's been asked in K 2019, right? So we have to find out what is the probability if random variable z greater than 2 if z greater than 1 is given. So apply the conditional probability if random variable, what is the probability of A if the event is B given, right? So we can say that it is just nothing but equal to probability of A intersection of B divided by probability of B. Just putting those, just apply for this condition. You will get what? Probability of Z greater than 2 intersection of what? Z greater than 1, and divide by probability of Z greater than 1. If you are taking the intersection, what will happen? It is what? 1 greater than the random variable z greater than 1 and greater than 2. What will happen? What is the intersection of between them? It is nothing but what? 1 2. It will be z greater than 2 divided by probability of z what? Greater than 1, right? Or we can say that this probability we can also write 1 minus f of what? We can also written like that in terms of cumulative distribution function, what? 1 minus probability z less or equal to 2, or 1 minus probability z less or equal to 1, right? Or we can say that 1 minus, this is what in terms of cumulative distribution function, it is nothing but f of 2, the cumulative distribution function at 2, 1 minus cumulative distribution function at 1 minus 1, it will be what? Just putting those values, you will get e to the power minus 2, e to the power minus 1, you will get 0.37, right? Now moving for the next problem. The four random variable has been given actually, and with the zero mean and unity variance. In this question, the probability, we have to find out what is the probability that the random variable x is smallest among the four. X4 less than x3 less than x2, x2 less than x1, right? What is the favorable condition probability? We can find out favorable condition divided by total condition. If four random variable has been given, what is the total condition will be what? Total condition will be 26. We can arrange 24. We can arrange these numbers in the 24 terms, right? What is the favorable condition? If these numbers is what? has to be fixed. That means we have to rotate. That means if x3 less or equal to x1 or less or equal to x2, right? So x4 x4 less than x3, or we can put x1 over here and this rotate. You will get what? x1 x3 less than x2, or we can say that x4 less than x1 less than x2 less than x3, and fifth condition is that x4 less than x2 less than x1 less than x3, x4 less than x2 less than x3 less than x1. So this is the sixth condition that we have. So favorable condition is 6 divided by total condition is 1 by 4, that is 0.25, right? These are the fixed value. These are the this random variable is x4 is smallest among the 4. Then that is the favorable condition is in this question is 6 and total condition is 24.25, right? So this is your answer. So thank you so much for watching me.